then we prepare the team for the opponent.
We continue with another question in German. Kicker and Frank Linkisch, bitte.
Ja, Herr Flick, hallo, Grüße aus der Heimat.
Hello, Mr. Flick, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. When you play in Europe, in the Champions League, you know everything about the opposing team. But what do you know about Al-Ahly? And how did you inform yourself about the team? Sorry, I did not activate the microphone. Well, same procedure for every match. When we play in the Bundesliga, or the Champions League, or the Club World Cup, we have an assessment center within Bayern Munich. So we prepare for the opponent. We look at what the opponent looks like. We talk about the opponent within the training staff. And then during our last training session, there are things that we tell our team. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of time, but we want to leave our team by itself so it can, be mentally prepared, mentally fit. Al-Ahly is a team that has a good playing ability. They are very quick in the defense, but they have also very strong wingbacks. I like the way the wingbacks play. They have a pressing game and a head coach that is very impressive. Very impressive in his way of training, but also very impressive with how he trains the team, how he wants to correct their faults. I mean, it is a team that is continually improving and learning. They're a very good team. I just met the head coach personally, and he's a very impressive person.
Abdulhamid Galal, please.
مستر فيليك انت اتكلمت على طريقة.
You have talked about the defense of Al-Ahly. They have good wings and they have a good trainer and coach. You have learned your opponent and you were able to see what are all the strengths and weaknesses. Are you going to play the way Bayern Munich plays, or are you going to change your method? Or do you think that the players in Ahly will be somehow risky for you and will disturb the Bayern Munich? Thank you.
Wir haben natürlich unsere Idee, wie wir Fußball spielen wollen. Das hat uns so.
We know how we want to play football. And our tactic led us to win many matches. First of all, we have an idea, but obviously it's always very important to keep an eye on the opponent. And some things may change within the match because we need to adapt, and this is what we will do in this semi-final.
Back to Germany, we have a question from Deutsche Presseagentur, DPA. Bitte.
Hallo Herr Flick.
Hello, Mr. Flick. Your chefs were very angry about your travels. Are you just happy to be able to play the match right now? For our team, for the whole staff, our overarching aim is that we participate in the Club World Cup. And that is why it is our objective to win this match. We know that there is a extra workload, but we just want to play this match, have the same motivation, be determined to win the match. This is a very important, predominant objective to win the 6th title. I know that we have to perform at a very high level. And then, yesterday, traveling, we have to let things that happened in the past be in the past. past. I mean, obviously I was not very happy about to be stuck in the plane, and I mean, we were there on time. I just want to make sure that you know that we were on time in the plane, that we were ready to take off. But, you know, those are things that I don't know why they happened the way they happened. But it was not very pleasant, but that's the way it was, and now we have to turn to the future. We are very much looking forward to play the semi-finals. And today, you know, the team will try to relax, regain energy so that we can win the match for us. This is our objective. And I will try to ignore everything else. We can't change the past. We can only influence the future. Thank you very much.
Continue with Bild, Matthias Marburg, bitte.
Jawohl, hallo Herr Flick. Ich nehme an, die
Hello, Mr. Flick. And I think that maybe tonight you were not as excited about American football. Tonight, American football will start. And will you, will your players watch the match or the American football match?
So, letztendlich geht es immer darum, jeder einzelne.
I actually talk to them tonight, and obviously I trust my players. It's their responsibility to perform, and they are old enough. They know how to deliver, how to rest, how to recharge their batteries, and that is why I will not make the rounds of their hotel rooms to make sure they are asleep and they rest and they don't watch TV. I trust my team. We have a very important objective, and I trust them that they don't take unnecessary risks.
Come to Al Riyadi, Sanam Bashir. Please, the floor is yours.
Mr. Flick, the Bayern Munich, what will be you will leave Bayern Munich and you will train the German team. The second question, the participation of Bayern Munich in this cup will be actually an aspiration for Bayern Munich to have the 6th title and to have this historical achievement. Thank you.
In terms of preparation, first of all, we won the Champions League, and we played many matches every 3 days, and that is why we prepare for the match that is ahead of us. So we'll focus on the first match first, and then on the second match, and then on the third match. Friday we were playing against Hertha BSC in the German Bundesliga, and then now we will focus on the semi-final. So we will start preparing today for tomorrow's match.
2 more questions, and we're starting with Sport 1. Florian Plettenberg, bitte.
Guten Morgen, beziehungsweise guten Mittag.
Good morning or good afternoon, Mr. Flick. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge said in the interview, he was saying your praises, and he talked about your future, and he said that he will be sure that you will write history within the FC Bayern Munich, especially when you win the 6th title. How did you react? How did it make you feel? If you win everything you can win, what does your future look like now?
Das ist immer so im Sport, im Fußball. Man setzt sich Ziele.
I mean, when you are in football, you have objectives, and when you reach your goals, you have another objective. I think that we've done an outstanding job. We have always focused on the next aim. Now we won 5 titles, and my team and my training staff, they continue to evolve. They always want to take the next step. And I've mentioned this on several occasions, that success means that you continue to work, and everybody needs to participate in order to succeed. And currently, I can tell you that we have a very good mix. but also a very good mentality within the team, good atmosphere. They adapted to the situation quickly, and now we need to always focus on our next aim, do the best out of the situation. We continue to learn from our past mistakes, and it is important to us that we take the next step, that we continue to evolve. That is very important in sports. Obviously, there are certain things that we need to do better, and we will.
Last question for this press conference comes from Fox Sports and Fernando Schwarz, please.
Thank you, Mr. Flick. Nice to meet you. What do you expect more with this Bayern Munich, this historic Bayern Munich? You are happy that your team is considered the best team in the world?
Also erstmal bin ich glücklich, dass ich bei
First of all, I am happy that I can work with Bayern Munich, with a team that has a lot of potential. And I think that we will see after this tournament who is the best team in the world. And we are right now the best team in Europe. And such an international match or tournament such as the Club World Cup helps us to play against international opponents. And our overarching aim is to win the title, obviously.